Well, I'm craving coffee. You? Hey babes, what is up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. New morning, new coffee flavor. The Chobani creamers are my absolute favorite for my coffee and they just came out with a pumpkin spice one and I cannot wait to try it. Thought we would do our taste test together. Oh my god, that is such a rich pumpkin spice taste. Spot on to the Starbucks drinks I usually get this time of year. But what is up guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited for today's video. I've got so many fun updates to do with you together in this vlog. It's organization related, home decor related, furniture related, like a lot of new stuff going on. Unboxing some new things that I got for the house, as well as showing you my newest Facebook Marketplace find. The girls only have like a half day at school today, so they're gonna be coming home pretty early and I'm hoping to get a lot of it done before they do. We're also gonna go ahead and do an IXL learning session. I wanted to thank them for partnering with me on today's video, and I'm just gonna show you how excited Leah gets for our learning sessions a little bit later on. Starting off with organizing the section that you guys were waiting for in the last video that I never got around to, and it is organizing my messy spice drawer. In my last organization vlog, which a lot of you guys actually found me from, hello. I know that I told you I was gonna get to the spice drawer, but before that video, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get everything from Amazon in time to complete it, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now instead. I was able to get this entire set on Amazon. I got the 36 piece because we're Bukharian. For you guys don't know, my parents are from Uzbekistan. Our culture is Bukharian, which is kind of like a mix of Asian and Persian cuisine. So we use a lot of spices. Every meal has to just be bursting with flavor. So I knew that I needed a ton of jars. Last night I got too excited. I already kind of started labeling some of these, but there's a few more that I need to label with the stickers that already come with it. And then to set these down, I'm going to be using these risers. These wood tone ones are amazing. So obviously if you're going to do this, just measure your cabinet before to make sure the length is okay. But I'm gonna put them side by side just like this and have all of my spices resting right on top. I just know that once this is done, it will make cooking so much easier. So let's get started. Quick little reminder of the chaos that was the before, and here is the after. Obviously a part of me wishes that they were all labeled, but I wanted to keep a couple empty ones just in case I pick up some new spices in the future. But I have room to add even more jars if necessary. But you guys, this was truly the best idea ever. Look at how organized everything is. These labels are also so easy to read, which I love. Every single one of the tops actually have both a sprinkle and a pour spout, which is so convenient for cooking. And I also organize it in terms of use. Like the first line is basically my everyday spices, and then some of these are the more unique special ones. But what do you guys think? This is honestly such a great way to organize, especially if you have drawers in your home. Having the spices laid down with all of the labels showing in the front just makes cooking, grabbing, and going so much faster. If you have a smaller size, maybe prioritize your favorite spices. You guys may also be wondering, Haley, why did you put them in new jars? When it comes to spices, I personally like having them all be in consistent jars because having them all be uniform makes it easier to store them. Plus, I had to switch them out of the old ones that they were in because these ones were actually too big. Because I have such a narrow area over here, The jars were just too tall that they weren't allowing the drawer to close. So that's kind of why I had to switch them all over to this. So I'm probably just gonna wash the old jars and maybe donate them. But comment down below, what do you guys think of this transformation? Would you do it yourself? And if you have any other kind of method on how you guys organize your spices, let me know down below. We've got a Target delivery. Probably wondering, Haley, what the heck is in that box? In the last vlog, remember how I told you guys we got this lamp over here, but I felt like the lampshade is just way too small. One of you gave me such a good tip to actually stack some books underneath that lamp to make it taller. So that is my ultimate goal. I want to make the lamp taller and also replace the lampshade with one that I was able to find on Target. It's this one right here. But seeing this box, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous that it's gonna be too big. I want to go ahead and open up the lampshade, but honestly, Aaliyah and Naomi are gonna be home like any minute. Like I told you guys, they only have a half day of daycare today, so they're gonna be spending more time at home than usual. But it's fun. I'm gonna recruit Aaliyah to like help me unbox this. She just started a new school year, and all this pre-K stuff gets her so excited because for the first time, she's actually learning a solid curriculum. She comes home telling me what she learned every day. Plus, we also continue a lot of her learning at home by doing our IXL learning sessions together. We do these daily, and it is pretty early for lunch, so maybe I'll even get in a session with her before we eat today. Hi!
That's cute.
It's raining!
That's cute.
You got scared? Why? What happened?
Because I don't like it.
Hi?
Num num. They're licking.
Okay, can you help me open the box, Aaliyah? Do you know what's inside? It's gonna be so fun.
Look at my glasses.
They're so cute. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
What's inside? Let's look. Whoa! Oh my gosh, it's so much! Good job! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Wow, what is it?
Light.
It's the light! Guys, she got it right. Guys, look at how beautiful it is. The last one that we have is actually made of a paper plate, so it looks super cheap. And this one is like a linen. Aaliyah, isn't it beautiful? Should I put it the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's see how it is. Can you come help me? Hold it. Two hands, reach in, and put it down, okay? Good girl. Thank you. Thank you. We did it! Wow! It's so pretty! You like it better? Should we keep the big one? I think so too. It looks definitely so much nicer. Thank you! You want to do IXL? Okay, go get the iPad. She already knows where we keep it. Aaliyah, we gotta clean up that mess after, okay? Yeah, you want to do it here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's open it up.
Now can do color.
Aaliyah's really excited, obviously. This is literally her favorite part of the day. IXL is an amazing online learning platform, and we basically do these sessions daily. They have a curriculum from pre-K all the way up until grade 12, where you're able to practice things like math and language studies, social studies, sciences, and even Spanish too. Right, Aaliyah? You learned how to count in Spanish?
Yeah.
Aaliyah absolutely loves IXL to learn because everything is done in a fun way. Instead of just like counting numbers, for example, if we're practicing math, she gets to count shapes or even pictures. We've been using IXL for over a year at this point, and it's just so amazing to see how much progress she's made from the first time that we started it.
1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10.
Good job!
Again.
Aaliyah is a very visual and auditory learner, so I love the fact that she can interact with things like pictures and shapes. It just makes the learning process more fun.
This.
It's birds, you're right. How many birds do you see?
3,
3. Okay, where's number 3? Aaliyah, you're doing so amazing. Okay, next one.
8, 9, 10.
Find the letter Q.
Q.
Okay.
Okay.
In a Q.
Yeah, that's right. Like literally, guys, just a couple of weeks ago, she did not know her alphabet at all. And the fact that she's able to recognize it.
Find the letter B.
Okay.
Beautiful. Aaliyah, you love it? It's so fun.
Yeah.
You can literally have the app
Find the letter S.
speak stuff to you. It even helps with things like pronunciation.
Find the letter A.
Eran, our daughter is a little genius.
I did it.
Star.
Nice. And drag it down. There we go. Yeah!
Again.
Again, okay. You guys see how vocal and expressive Aaliyah is, and I definitely owe a lot of it to this and this kind of practice that we do together. It's honestly just such a joy and pleasure to see her becoming so independent with her own learning. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link down below to IXL if you want to check it out for yourself. Using that link, you can actually get 25% off your first month or your first year when you sign up with them, depending on what you want to sign up for. I would suggest, honestly, just try it out for a month. See how your child is interacting with it. I've always wanted to get myself more involved in Aaliyah's learning, and this is just such a great way to bring it home, but still keeps it very enjoyable for her. You're so excited. Good job.
Mom, I'm so smart.
You're so smart, Aaliyah. Good job. morning, guys. It is actually the next day. Oh my gosh, yesterday was crazy. We spent some time with the girls, and after I put them to sleep, that's when I went ahead and actually got my next Facebook Marketplace pickup. You guys, I found counter stools. The most epic, the most beautiful counter stools. I'm gonna show it to you guys in just a bit, but yo girl is hungry and I'm craving a big bowl of noodles. I'm gonna put together a quick lunch, one of my favorite recipes. It is my glass noodle bowl. This is one of your favorites, but I wanted to add some more veggies into it this time too, so I'm gonna go ahead and prepare that quickly. And the first thing I gotta do is actually boil up these glass noodles. They cook so easily. You just put some boiling water on them. I let them sit for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then they're ready, so you don't even need a pan for this. But with that, this is actually the perfect opportunity to update this freaking kettle. We've had this thing for like 2 years already. It's been giving us so many issues. Every time I use it, the lid like opens up and it spills all over the place, so I knew that I had to get myself a new one. And perfect timing, it just arrived from Amazon. I saw that they had one in a cream and a beige. You know, I'm such a sucker for cream and beige, obviously. Because our toaster is already beige, I think that this one would probably look so much better. Oh, pretty! It just blends in a little bit more. For a second, I thought that this one was smaller than this one, but the capacity here is 1.7 liters and here it's 1.8. How does that make sense? I think this one is maybe rounder, or I don't know, but I'm happy. This definitely looks so much better. Just because it's new, I'm gonna boil like 1 or 2 rounds of water before I actually use it. They don't match in color, but it still looks better than the black. But I have to be honest, I don't really love the placement of it here. I kind of want my appliances to be tucked away to the side, so maybe I should switch that with that. Yeah, okay. I think that makes a little bit more sense, because that way I can go and put some utensils while I cook next to here and have the appliances kind of tucked away in a corner. That's just what you get from me. A very indecisive Haley, constantly switching things up when it comes to her house. But let's be real, that's the fun of it. I would suggest, if you want, you can definitely spoon some of that leftover sauce right on top of like the avocado and the rest of the veggies. But this is go-to, one of my favorite meals, and you can honestly customize it however you want. To add whatever veggies you want. You can add some protein to this too. It just tastes amazing, and especially like the carrot ribbons, such a good meal. Oh, how I miss cooking with you guys. If a lot of you are new in my old house especially, every single one of my vlogs included some kind of cooking segment, and I really want to get back to that. Now that the kitchen is finally done, everything is organized and in its place, it's easier for me to film these recipes for you. But comment down below if you like cooking videos and you want to see more, then I'm gonna make sure to film always at least like 1 recipe in each one of these vlogs, because let's be real, we can all use some inspiration. I'm gonna leave the recipe and the exact measurements down below if you want to recreate this yourself. I didn't love my hair, so you're gonna have to enjoy the pigtails. But you guys, are you ready to see my newest Facebook Marketplace find? I have counter stools! This was like my mood board, my inspiration pictures in terms of what I wanted. I definitely think that we got it. I wanted to thrift some so badly, but I didn't anticipate how hard it was to find a set of 4 chairs. And honestly, even finding counter stools on Facebook Marketplace are so expensive, but I have a hack for you. And this is really gonna come in handy if you're looking for some yourself. I noticed on Facebook Marketplace that bar stools were actually much cheaper than counter stools. So I started making sure that I'm not just browsing for counter stools, but also bar stools whenever I was doing my search. And that's when I came across this listing of bar stools for $120 each. But you're probably wondering, Haley, if these are bar stools, how do they work for your island? Well, this is the hack that actually changed my life. Whenever you're looking for furniture with legs, whether it be a table, a coffee table, chairs, or even bar stools, always pay attention to the bottom of the chair. See if there's an ability to actually get them cut so that they can be at your desired length. And that's exactly what I did here. Last night when I brought them, our contractor was actually finishing up some stuff in the house. He had a small handsaw, and I asked him if he can go ahead and cut all of these chairs to the right height so then they can fit our counter. On the floor, he just put a laser level. The laser level showed him exactly where to mark off all of the cuts on the chair, and that was literally it. Solid wood wishbone chairs. Do you know how much these cost in store? The cheapest in this style is maybe $300 a chair, but if you're looking for solid wood, some of them go up to like 900 bucks per chair. I was able to talk her down another $20, and I got these for just $100 each. They've got like a beautiful whitewash and then a genuine straw seating. You know that I always wanted to include as much natural materials and natural fibers as I could in this kitchen. Because the whitewash is kind of light, they are pulling a tad too farmy for my liking. I think they actually may look better if I stain them a tad darker so that they can match my floating shelves. This is where you guys come in. Take a look at these chairs. Let me know if you think the wood should be slightly darker or if I should leave it in this whitewash look. And let's just say if I actually bought these on Facebook Marketplace as counter stools, I think they would for sure go for like $250 each. But because they were bar stools, that's how we were able to get them at a cheaper deal. As much as this kitchen is coming together and I'm so glad we have the counter stools, there's still something missing. Can you guys tell what it is? Let me give you a hint or the answer. It's the island lights. When building this kitchen and installing our spotlights, I actually asked them to leave a blank space over here, knowing that I want to add some pendant lights on top of the island. I feel like it adds a lot of character to a kitchen, especially if you choose really nice ones. And so our electrician left this spot empty. He said once the island is installed, at that point, we're gonna know exactly where to put the island lights. So I've been debating back and forth, what kind of style did I want. I came across two of these on Target. One of them was like a very simple rounded white one, while the second was a glass pendant with the ribbed lines. You know how much I love the ribbed lines. We have them on our cabinets as well. I asked you guys on Instagram which of the two you like. Most of you guys did choose the ribbed ones, which I thought was amazing. So I had them shipped here and I opened up the box. I took a look and I didn't like them. But then on Amazon, guys, I love Amazon. I came across these pendant lights, which in the photos looked amazing, but they had no reviews. Yep, Haley was reckless. She placed an order without any reviews on a product. And I'm eager to see if this is gonna pan out, but this is just one of them. I put an order for 3. What I loved about these pendant lights from the photos was that just like my lamp, they have a pleated look, but the lampshade is not fabric. It is actually a milk glass, which I think will be so nice because of course we have a very light kitchen. Oh my goodness. First off, the gold on this is so beautiful. It's not like a fake looking gold, but it matches my curtain rod so well. It's like a really nice kind of worn down gold. We've got all the bars so we can make it as tall as we want. And for the actual pendant, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, can you guys see this? Hold on. Let me turn down the brightness so you guys can actually see the pleating on this. This is so beautiful and it matches the style of the kitchen so well. Can you just imagine this over the island lights? I think we need to try this. Okay, beautiful. I need to see what this looks like. You might be thinking, Haley, are you actually doing this? Yes, I am. Just imagine it. We're gonna have 3 pendant lights. Imagine I'm not here. Do you think it looks good? Does the sizing work? The color? One here, probably one here, and then one here. Wow, I'm like seeing my house in a whole other light right now. But comment below, does this get a thumbs up? I really hope you guys agree that those island lights work. I think they match some of the other lighting in the house really well, like the new lampshade we have. And I forgot to show you the new dining table lighting. And this is it right over here. I am so obsessed with this gorgeous pendant. I got it in a brass color, again, to match our curtain rods. And it has 3 of these little lampshades. I just love the shape and the fact that it's linear. Knowing that we had a long dining table, I thought it would be so nice to just have a long chandelier to complement it, and this one is perfect. The bookshelf needs a lot of work with the decor as well, but that actually brings me to what I want to conclude this vlog with. It's basically my next advice that I need from you guys, because your advice I always apply, which by the way, you guys told me, Haley, you need a second curtain panel for your curtains, because I mean, yeah, they were looking a little bit weak, but instead what I realized I could actually do is just widen the curtain panels by lifting up the bar and like pulling it all the way to the sides. This was the before and here is the after. Doesn't that look so much better? I basically just extended the curtain to come all the way to the edge, and it gives the curtains a more voluminous look. Do you guys see why I love your advice so much? You just make everything better. So the next thing I want to ask you guys about is my wall. So many of you were commenting, Haley, this makeover is not done. It doesn't look cozy. There's nothing behind your couch. Yes, because I'm not finished. I need to finish decorating. I can't do everything in one video, guys. But the reason as to why I didn't get any home decor for this area yet is because I actually want to add some character to the walls. I know you're probably thinking, Haley, how do you add characters to the walls? Well, when I was browsing Pinterest, I noticed that a lot of the homes that I really really love and the kind of style that I like, which if you were to categorize my home, I would kind of call it French country because it feels very country, not farmy, but because we have a lot of touches of gold and the oriental details, that's where like the French aspect of it comes in. So I noticed with a lot of these French country homes that they had wall details, whether it be board and batten, wall trim, beadboard. A lot of older homes have wall details just like this, which adds so much character to the space. It makes me so sad these days when people just like get rid of it and just paint everything white. I want to go ahead and add it back in, but where I need your help is deciding what kind of wall details do I add in the back. I'm kind of between two styles. On one hand, we have the board and batten, which is basically just like this. You have spaced out boards that I would probably do higher than halfway. I can either leave it all white or I can paint the bottom half a different color, and then the top part of it can function as a shelf. So that's where I would go ahead and add my decor. That's option number one. Option number two is definitely much easier and it can still look just as good, is doing wall molding. This is so simple. It is a project that will require very minimal tools, and basically all it is that you measure out certain framing on your walls and you add trim to it. It adds so much character. You can decorate it with artwork after as well. So that is option number two. Okay, so now taking a look at the wall, comment down below what you guys think I should do on this entire wall. I'm talking from the beginning of the living room to the end of the dining room. Should we go with a board and batten or should we do wall molding? If we do board and batten, should we keep it white? Should we paint the bottom of it a different color? Let me know what your advice is and what you guys would do if this was your own home. Of course, after you guys help me out with deciding, I'm gonna make sure to take you with me and we're gonna do an entire video called adding character to this home, which will include me doing those wall detailing myself. It's for sure gonna be one of my bigger projects, but I wanna show you how you can do it on your own, and I believe that I can do it too. I think once we add those details to the wall, it's gonna make the biggest difference. Aaliyah, of course, had to have her touch with the decor. She always brings this dog back whenever I put it in her playroom. So many questions that I have for you guys. Comment down below your suggestions on the things that I asked feedback for. But seriously, this was such a cozy couple days at home. I hope you guys are loving these vlogs, and if you are watching up to this point, of course you know you're the real MVP. I love the ones who stick around all the way till the end. If you are watching up to this point, comment down below lit house, because let's be real, we did a lot of light related things today. Showed you a lot of light updates too with the pendants. Do people still say lit anymore? It was a slang term when I was in high school. Evan, what does lit mean? It was lit. I don't know how to explain it. But with all that, I cannot wait to see what you guys say about everything, and I think our next vlog is gonna be the one where we add character to this house. Character is like my favorite word and my goal with this entire renovation. I'm gonna be sure to leave IXL link down below. Remember, you can go ahead and use that link to get 25% off your first month or your first year, depending on what you decide to sign up for. You're gonna love it, mamas. Your kids are gonna love to do it with you, and you're gonna see such an amazing improvement on their learning. I love you all so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one.